just shooting a video of potting my monstera albo. It's been rooting in perlite for like 10 weeks now. It's amazing. If you look closer, the roots are forming roots. This is the first time I used perlite to root anything, and it's been amazing for this one. Just seeing the results. Like, I'll open it up in a little bit, but you can there's already a growth point, like very evident growth point on the stem, which I'll show you in a little bit. Cool. So I got this cutting from marketplace. I've been like eyeing different sellers for a while on Etsy, on marketplace, at different nurseries, but I never dared to buy because it always seemed like too expensive. And this guy posted on marketplace for this cutting, like he chopped up a plant that he had, so he had 5 or 6 cuttings, and this was the cheapest one. And for some reason, even though it was the cheapest, the leaf just spoke to me. Like, it's so beautiful, and it was an impulse buy. I drove to Brooklyn to pick it up from some guy. I have a doubt that it's not recording. I'm going to check if it is. Cool, it is recording. So yeah, I had to drive to a shady neighborhood in Brooklyn and pick this up from some guy who was selling it. But when I went to pick it up, it was not that guy, it was someone else, and it was a little shady. But I'm just glad that this was a good cutting. I got it and I planted it. So first I had it in water for a day. I was just like really scared that I might kill it. I might be doing something wrong. So I found a resource group on Facebook and posted asking about suggestions on best ways to root it, success, and things like that. So a lot of people suggested perlite. I went out the same day, I got some perlite and I put it in there. They had some really good suggestions, like they told about how we should have the stem right above the perlite surface so that the stem cuttings on the both sides don't rot, which I think was a very good tip. I can see myself just leaving it in water and the stem rotting. So it didn't rot, luckily, and for the first 1 or 2 weeks I kept pulling it out of perlite just to see the roots, but then I decided not to disturb them and let them do their thing. And right now I'm not able to pull it out because there are so many roots and it's just beautiful. Anyway, so I'll try to pull it out slowly, but I think it has enough roots to go into this very pretty pot that I also got from this other person who posted that she's getting rid of some plants and pots, and I just went and picked it up for 10 bucks. I think it's so pretty and it goes perfectly with this one. I'm excited. I'm just like really scared to pull it out because I don't want to break any roots. I'll do it carefully and hopefully it won't make a mess. I'll save some of this perlite because I want to use it on top of the soil. Oh no, there's water in this. Okay, I didn't plan this through. Let me get some tissues and a bowl to get all this out because it looks like there's still some water in it. So when I first put it in this perlite, I left about an inch of water at the bottom and it slowly went away, and I covered the top with this plastic wrap, and the humidity was like very well packed in. I could always see some condensation on top, which I think the humidity helps with root growth, so that was good. Let me get a bowl and get all of this perlite into that and not ruin this ottoman. I realized that this bowl matches the pot that I have. Everything is matching. I'm so excited. This is literally the most expensive plant I ever got. I know some people have like $500, $1,500 worth of anthuriums. Maybe someday. Maybe this is the starting point. Let's see. It's so well rooted and like settled in there in this jar. It makes me happy. But I know it is ready to go. Ooh, it has a lot of roots. I'll show you the mother root, like the aerial root, which was the only one there when I put it into this jar. that all these tiny roots have claimed the perlite. Like if you see, there's so much perlite just stuck to those roots, which even though I'm doing this, none of those are coming out. It's only the side ones which are much more loose. Ooh, look at that. It's so beautiful. I probably should take a picture of this. So pretty. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to come closer to the camera and try to take a picture of this roots because this is beautiful. This makes me so happy. Okay, I took a lot of photos. Hold on, what do I do now? I'll put this aside. I really like these roots. They're so fresh. I don't know if you can see, but there's like one darker root in between, and that was the only one there. It was like 2 to 3 inches long. That was the aerial root when I got it. Ooh, and also look at that tiny little growth point. That's a new leaf that's coming out. I don't know if it's going to be all white. Like so far it looks all white. I hope it's not all white because I want it to survive, and I like the green and white combination. I really like this leaf. Hope it looks like that. But we'll see. Let me put it into the spot now. I think the spot is perfect size for this one. I'm still going to leave the stem on top of the soil so that it doesn't rot, but I think it did seal very well. Like this one is very well sealed. This side I can't tell. It looks a little black, but I don't think it's rotten. Let me fill in some soil into this. So something cool I found, I just have pieces of net like this which I used to cover up the drain hole, just so it doesn't, I don't know, just so it doesn't like come out when I'm watering. I see that happening with a few other planters that I have with like bigger holes. They just come out. I might make this soil that I just got, it's just the Miracle Grow indoor potting mix. It seems like it has a lot more soil, so I don't know how airy it is, but I want it to be kind of draining, and so I might mix some of this perlite in there just because, yeah, just because it got so comfortable in perlite, and also because I want the mix to be more well draining. I'll add some more soil after I put in the plant. Let me add some perlite and mix it. I really like perlite. I'm like starting to fall in love with it. I think just because I see how well it did for this cutting, I think I'm a fan now. Good. Let's add a little bit more, and rest I'll leave it for like the top layer. Cool. That's good. Putting this in now. I was first scared of breaking the roots, but looking at it now, they're pretty solid. Like I don't think I'll break them that easily. I'm just trying to clear out some of the perlite so that the roots can get attached to the soil. Like It's just amazing to me how fast these roots formed and how nice they are. I was reading somewhere that if you root something in water, it's going to form water roots, which don't do that great in soil later. So perlite apparently is good for this. Leca is good, which I've never tried, and sphagnum moss or sphagnum moss. I don't know how you say it, but yeah, I see a lot of people using those. Let me put this in. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is going to be the prettiest monstera albo ever. Looks like I need to add a lot more soil on top because yeah, there's a lot of room. Okay. I wanted to stand. For some reason, I feel this leaf is leaning more than I like. Let's make it stable. But I'm really scared of like submerging the stem into soil just because I don't want it to rot and die. It probably won't. It has like really good roots now and this new growth point that's like growing and doing so well. I feel like the leaf looks tiny compared to this pot now. Pot looks bigger. It was looking so much better in the jar, right? It'll grow in here. I don't have to move it for a year at least, I guess. I hope. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'll do whatever is best for the plant and for the new leaf that's coming out and for all the new leaves that will come out in the future. Okay, I think I have enough soil in there. All the roots are in. The stem is sitting right on top of the soil. It's so pretty. I hope it doesn't die on me. I'll just like cry. I'm shooting a video.
Time lapse, Anna.
No. I'm having fun. It looks good, right? I really like the pot, but it looks kind of bigger for this. It's almost done, so it's okay if I'm not seen properly. Don't change the frame. Look at that leaf that is coming. Cool.
I don't know how the video would have come even in one corner.
That's okay.
Pot
I
also.
wanted this to be seen.
Okay.
Oh,
No, right now it's properly seen.
okay. Maybe I'll put that moss on top of this. It had so much roots, like so much roots. I think you can switch off the video. I don't have anything more to say.